On a rainy Saturday morning, the 19th of July, Nick Earnshaw.
Good morning, Mr. Billy Schweim. It's rainy again on this Saturday.
Riders on the storm.
It's not going to stop us, though. We got a lot to talk about today.
Oh, my gosh, do we?
We were getting into it a couple of minutes ago.
And we're going to get into it again, as we always do. You always disagree with me. I find that when you're with Mike, you agree with him a lot.
No, that's not the case.
Is that not the case?
No. If you listen to Nuggets, that's not the case.
No, with Nuggets, that might be something else. But when you're actually doing the show, am I wrong about that? Is that my perception off with that?
Yeah, I think you're pretty off on that.
Because I know you and I disagree on everything. It's just the way. Listen, you're a younger generation, Nick.
I know.
That's the only thing I can size it up to.
You old geezers.
I'm gonna get off my lawn, but I guarantee there's a lot of people that think like me. And I on the way in, I really enjoyed listening to Mike's interview with the gentleman that wrote that piece.
Dotun Akintoye.
I can't say that name, so I'm not going to try. But we're going to talk about my take on it. And Mike said there's two ways people are going to look at this. People that are in my shoes, that I'm done with the Sixers and Joel Embiid. I think it's time to part ways because I think there's too much animosity. The Sixers are just as much to blame. Right? You agree with that, right? Than Joel Embiid. But the bottom line is, I don't know if they can coexist anymore.
We'll get into that.
And we'll get into that.
That's for another segment.
That'll be after we talk about the Philadelphia Phillies last night. You know, you got the Angels coming into town. The first game back from the All-Star break, and they lose. I think that they needed to win that game to make a little bit of a statement, I guess.
Yeah, Harper had 2 home runs.
Schwarber goes yard again.
I mean, come on. 6-5 lost. Phillies go down to the Angels last night. Mike Trout in Philadelphia DHing last night. You know, he was asked before the game about the trade rumors that always come up. No, and I'm sorry. We got to put to bed those Mike Trout trade rumors. That would not help this team. I'm sorry, especially financially.
So the Phillies are on the table. We'll get into that a lot. The All-Star game. I worked Tuesday night at the parking lot at Playland. I rushed home to get to the All-Star game, to
watch it.
To my pleasant surprise, they were wearing their individual jerseys.
Yes.
Their unis. I loved it.
It's so much better.
I put it this way, Nick. I got home, I think in the 6th or 7th inning.
Okay.
I stayed locked in. Oh. And then to my pleasant surprise, the way that game finished, and Kyle Schwarber got an MVP award out of it, I loved it.
I'm glad that he stayed, unlike some other players that left the game early and went home.
Judge, did he leave?
Judge,
he leaves early?
Ohtani.
Right. Now, do you think the American League would have won the...
I don't know.
We'll never know, right?
Schwarber 3 for 3. I mean, come on. You can't get better than that. It was so entertaining.
It was.
So entertaining.
It was great. So we'll get in now in celebration of Schwarber's MVP award in the All-Star game. The locker room, courtesy of Pro Image Sports on the boardwalk in Ocean City, we're going to be giving away a pinstriped Kyle Schwarber Phillies jersey.
Oh, man.
$170 value.
You can't beat that.
These are nice. And you know what the best part about this contest today is? It's going to be all weekend. We're going to do it today and tomorrow here on the locker room because it's a big piece.
So it's going to carry over.
It's going to carry over. You got to be tuned in. 609-403-0973 is the text board. Nick, read the question off.
All right. What was the biggest storyline for the Phillies in the first half? And is the World Series window closing? 609-403-0973. Text in best explanation and answer. We'll have a chance to win that jersey.
Here's what we're going to do, Nick. People are going to text in. We're going to save all the text messages. You have to include your name, where you're from, and your shirt size, your jersey size. Got to give us your jersey size because you're going to have to go down to Pro Image Sports right on the boardwalk there in Ocean City between 8th and 9th Street and pick out your jersey, the one that fits you. Kyle Schwarber. You go in there. You know, they got the City Connect. They got the creamsicle.
They got pinstripe.
The pinstripe.
The classic.
That's what I picked out. I like the classic. I'm a traditionalist, Nick.
I love it. There's nothing better than the classic Phillies pinstripe.
We're giving away, courtesy of Pro Image Sports, a Kyle Schwarber pinstripe Phillies jersey. Can't beat that. 609-403-0973. The question is, Nick,
what was the biggest storyline of the first half of the season, and do you believe the World Series window is closing?
Now, every Saturday and Sunday on the way into studio. I stopped by Blitz's Market. I got to say, Dave and Joe Newman are so cool. Joan, she works 7 days a week, and when I get in there,
God
always
bless her.
has a smile on her face.
God bless her.
Which Dave works. So I said, Joan, why? How do you always have a smile on your face? And Dave goes, because she's married to me. But anyway, we have our 12 ounces of liquid sunshine right here. Blitz's Markets. They freshly squeeze their orange juice. They sell it. You can buy it for $4.99. But when you mention the locker room, you get $1 off their 12 ounces of liquid sunshine. Mention the locker room, you get it for $3.99. Nick.
Oh, it's so good.
Plus, guess what? If you mention the locker room, you'll get a free Locker Room 97.3 ESPN cup
You can't
to
beat
go
that
along
deal.
with it.
Oh my God! You got to get one of their breakfast sandwiches too.
And guess what? Guess what, Nick? Are you ready for this one?
Yeah.
Sit down for this. Oh, you are sitting down.
I'll stand up. Do you want me to
The
sit down?
Chief, Craig Berube, is going to sign autographs there this year.
Get out of here.
Remember last year we had Tommy Green? This year we're going to have the Chief, Craig Berube.
Oh, that's
So,
gonna be
now
a
we
great
don't
time.
have a firm date. It's going to be in August.
Okay.
Because he's actually overseas right now. But he's
busy
going to
guy.
be he's going to be they just got a place in Cape May. So he said he'd come up for a day, hang
you
out with
go.
the Schweiner.
There you go. Nothing could be finer.
12
that
ounces
good?
of liquid sunshine right here. Get down to Blitz's Market. I recommend it. All right. What a great night last night at the Kerr Memorials in Avalon. Avalon wins it. I'm telling you what, when next week we're going to be broadcasting live from the Dutch Hoffman Memorial Lifeguard Races in Wildwood, right on the beach there at Schlesinger Avenue. This is going to be big time because it's the first of the big three, Nick. And we're going to be broadcasting all three. The Dutch Hoffmans, the Margate Memorials, and the South Jersey Lifeguard Championships, which will be held in Avalon.
Look at that. It's starting. It's getting here. It's summer. Like I feel like when 4th of July hits, it just flies, doesn't it?
It just goes too fast.
It goes way too
I guess
fast.
you know what I think the baseball players in Major League, you
Yeah.
probably think it drags because they're working every
Right.
single day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
It's a
I think
long season.
in the month of July. Don't they have every Thursday off? Something like that. I believe.
Something like
Yeah.
that. It gets listen, they're almost like it's a long season to say the least. So you have spring training,
Yeah.
then you have the spring, the summer, the fall, and you have to get to the World Series. You might go into November a little bit.
So Avalon wins the Kerr Memorials. Longport wins the Atlantic City Classic.
Oh,
And we got some sound. I called my good buddy Bruce Donahue, who actually's done a couple races with me in the past. He was going to the Atlantic City Classic. I said, Bruce, you got to do some interviews for me. So it's a little raw, but he got a chance to talk to Schwegman and I think it was Costa.
nice.
They won the bag rescue. I think the format was a little changed this year at the Atlantic City Classic. But starting next week, and then, of course, the Margate Memorials and the South Jersey Lifeguard Championship, it's going to be the singles, doubles, and the swim. And I got to tell you, man, it's going to be competitive. Guess who won the swim last night
Who?
at the Kerr Memorials?
Who was that?
None other than Logan Manning,
Oh,
Mike Gill's girlfriend Heidi's son. And guess who came in third in the doubles? Ryan Manning.
Oh, we got representation from 97.
Guess what? These guys are young, and they're going to be around for a long time. And guess what? I'm talking dynasty. Logan's I think he's 16 years old.
I can't wait to hear what he had to say. Oh, both of them. Both men.
I also want to say this. The Wolves, Matt and Eric, are great in Avalon. Matt's the chief. Eric's the lieutenant. These guys are they're class guys. They're class people, number one. But they roll out the red carpet for the media. They make sure everybody's taken care of. You know what I mean? Like they give us total access, and all the competitors, they're great. They get out of the boat huffing and puffing, Nick, and they're right there talking to us.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. I can't
Beautiful
wait.
night on the beach last night.
I can't
too.
wait to listen to these interviews in the 11 o'clock hour. We got tons of sound to play from last night. It's going to be awesome.
Nick, you know what? I walk on the beach last night, and people come. I was giving some cups out too, and people coming up. I had like 5 people come up and go, "Are you the guy that does the Beach Patrol report? We listen to it every day and it's every Saturday in a stand."
Oh, it's
Isn't that
great.
cool?
Yeah, it's awesome.
So shout out to all the guys and gals.
Did they
on the
get
Beach
cups?
Patrol.
Did you give them cups?
Absolutely. I
You're
brought a
gonna-
bunch of them
You're going
last
to run out
night.
of cups. cup soon. You might have to get more.
Are you ready, Nick? We got 2 hours to get this all in.
I'm caffeinated and activated.
Oh, guess what? I got my cup of coffee, too.
I didn't even go coffee. I went energy drink today.
Did you really?
Yeah, I'm
But
off
you
the
just had your
wall.
12 ounces of liquid sunshine. That's enough to rev
Oh
you
my
up.
God! I had an energy drink. I got the liquid sunshine. I'm gonna be bouncing off the walls by 12 noon today.
All right, let's get her going. We got 2 hours to get it in. The first hour of the locker room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. Surety's an industry-wide leader with a team of experts that will help you through the entire process, from contract signing to closing for the shortest center city and every place in between. Surety Title is there for you with over 20 office locations in New Jersey and PA. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900 or give Chris Mooney a call in the Ocean City office, 609-399-1227. Now, I want to tell you about McCann Appraisers. For all your real estate appraisal needs, call John A. McCann and Associates, 609-263-7422, whether for commercial or residential properties, for estate, tax, financial planning, divorce financing, and more. The professionals at John A. McCann and Associates are licensed and ready to assist you. Give them a call anytime, 609-263-7422. All right, when we return, we'll continue with more here in the locker room with Billy Schweim and Nick Earnshaw right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Unsportsmanlike with Evan Cohen, Chris Canty, and Michelle Smallman.
Anyone in my mind that could come close to surpassing Patrick Mahomes in rankings currently, only one guy. If Jalen Hurts wins a second Super Bowl, gets back-to-back, and would have been in 3, he is the only person, to me, that could come close to surpassing Mahomes.
Wake up weekday mornings with Unsportsmanlike with Evan Cohen, Chris Canty, and Michelle Smallman on 97.3 ESPN.
Ocean City's real estate market is red hot, and you need an agent that has the knowledge and expertise to help. Contact Ocean City's top agent, Mark Grimes. Mark has been selling real estate for 30 years in South Jersey. He can answer all your real estate questions and find you the perfect property. He's available anytime on his cell at 609-425-2042. When Philadelphia star athletes are looking for a house at the beach, they contact Mark Grimes, specializing in buying and selling vacation homes, single-family homes, condominiums, and duplexes, residential and commercial, as well as new construction projects or investment opportunities. Mark Grimes, he's your agent at the beach. Give him a call right now, 609-425-2042, or check out his website at grimes.com.
Hi there, this is the Negadelphian from the locker room, and I might be negative about our Philly sports teams, but one thing I'm positive about is Elisa's shoes. Are you looking for the perfect pair of shoes? Then step into Elisa's shoe store on Asbury Avenue, Ocean City, New Jersey, where style meets comfort. From trendy sandals or everyday sneakers or an elegant heels for a night out, they've got it all. Their friendly team is there to help you find the perfect fit, no matter what the occasion. That's Elisa's Shoes at Asbury Avenue, Ocean City, New Jersey. Go to elisashoes.com or call 609-391-8859. Tell them the boys from the locker room sent you.
Hi, this is ex-Philadelphia Eagles tight end Ken Dunnick, and I'm the current publisher of Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine, and I'm asking you to become a Camden County police officer and help make our city a better place to live. The Camden County Police Department is now hiring for sworn officers who are going to make a difference in our community. The first year's salary for the position is $51,000. So join the effort today to be part of something bigger than yourself. Visit CamdenCountyPD.org to apply online. That's CamdenCountyPD.org. Thank you.
This summer, get ready to relive the glory days. Because Hank Azaria and the Easy Street Band are bringing the ultimate Springsteen celebration Saturday, August 23rd to the Music Box at Borgata. Tickets are going fast. Grab yours now at Ticketmaster.com. August 23rd, the Music Box at Borgata. Hank Azaria and the Easy Street Band, a Springsteen celebration. Be there.
This is the story of the one. As a lineman, he does whatever it takes to keep the power on in his community. And he wants a partner like Granger who does the same. Granger offers the professional-grade products he needs, from voltage detectors to harnesses to hard hats, plus fast, dependable delivery, so he can rise to every challenge. Call 1-800-GRANGER, click Granger.com, or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
The construction reduction sales event continues at Matt Black Kia. Right now, get $3,000 over book value for your trade with the purchase of any new Kia. Stuck in a loan or lease? Matt Black Kia wants to get you released no matter what you owe. Plus, for a limited time, put 0 down and get 1.9% financing for 60 months on every clearly marked Kia in stock. Have a job clearing $450 a week? Then Matt Black Kia wants to get you approved today. And with our 4-day love it or leave it return policy, you simply can't make a mistake at mattblackkia.com. Gotta be a Matt Black Kia. Call 215-703-8526 for details.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live from the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schweim, Nick Earnshaw. A little bit rainy, but it's been so hot and warm, and the water was warm in the ocean up until the last couple of days. There was a little bit of that west wind, a little upwelling, and a little chilly water, but refreshing when it's so hot, Nick.
Yeah, I got to get to the beach. I haven't been to the beach in a couple weeks, Billy. It's been like the weather on Saturdays has just been bad.
Well, it's raining pretty good out there. Hey, do you like my if you're watching us on the X platform or the YouTube channel, X platform at Locker Room 973 or the YouTube channel, the LockerRoomBillySchweim.com. Matt Wolf and the good people at Avalon gave me the shirts they were giving out last night.
Looks so
Avalon,
good.
Avalon Beach Patrol.
Oh,
and guess what?
Shirt.
He gave AG one.
Oh, AG.
Eliza Grace got one.
She's
She's
rocking it today?
Yeah.
Nice. You're twinning.
Yes.
You and AG are twinning today.
That's weird. She's digging the ocean, man. She loves it. She loves the ocean.
She's doing everything.
Yeah.
She's an athlete.
She's
an athlete.
I had Sarah watch her last night when I went down.
Yeah.
You know what they did? They went to Playland and went on a ride.
They had a good time, I'm sure.
The All-Star game. Nick, did you watch the whole thing? I don't think you did.
I was in it, so it was funny. I kept falling asleep. I woke up. I caught the end. I caught a little bit at the end, like with Schwarber and all that. I kept falling asleep in and out, in my man room. In the man room, I got a couch in there. I was like in and out, and I'm like, oh, man, all right, we're going into extras, 6-6. So I was like half asleep watching it, but I did catch it, which was good.
The All-Star game, the first thing that I obviously noticed when I came home was the fact that they were wearing their individual team uniforms. I love that. Okay, that's number one. Number two,
I'm so glad because I'll be honest, those uniforms that they had this year were not too great.
No, because I got to be honest with you, I didn't watch that much of the home run derby, or I kept flicking the channels.
Yeah,
because it was too long.
I turned the home run derby off because I could not stand it. I could not stand how fast they were going.
Yeah.
I mean, slow it down.
But I thought it was the home run derby itself was too.
Brent Rooker. They screwed Brent Rooker. The two baseballs that weren't in the box, and then they went by how far the farthest hit was with Cal Raleigh and Brent Rooker.
Right.
By an inch? Are you kidding? You're not gonna have.
It was like closest to the pin, right?
Are you kidding me?
Best ball closest to the pin.
Did you get the tape measure out and measure it? Because, StatCast, it could be like an inch off. You know what I mean? You should have a swing off. He got screwed. He should be a Philly, too.
You know what I was surprised to learn listening to you and Mike? Rooker's, 30 years old?
Yeah, he's 30.
I didn't realize he was that old.
He's 30, yeah.
No, he would be a great fit for the Phillies. But first of all, I don't think the A's are going to get rid of him because he's a centerpiece of their lineup.
Yeah, but
one of them
stink.
All right, but they still, what are they going to get rid of guys?
I would give up 2, maybe. I was getting excited yesterday. Maybe 3 of the top 5 prospects to get Rooker and Miller.
All right, we'll get into that. I want to continue to talk about the All-Star game because I love the way it finished. And in celebration of Kyle Schwarber's MVP, we're giving away a Kyle Schwarber Phillies pinstripe jersey courtesy of Pro Image Sports and up there on the boardwalk at Ocean City between 8th and 9th Street, 609-403-0973. What's the question, Nick?
All right, the question of the day is, what was the biggest storyline of the first half of the season, and do you think the Phillies World Series window is closing? 609-403-0973, and we are getting a ton of text.
Why not? It's a great giveaway item, and we're going to do this throughout the whole weekend. So you want to you participate today, and then tomorrow on the show, only one text per person. I know people are going to be texting.
I know. One text.
Listen, it's a great jersey. It's a Phillies pinstripe. Kyle Schwarber, $170 value.
Yeah. Well, I'll read some text. You want me to read some text?
Yeah, go ahead, Nick.
Text. All right, Matt from Cape May chiming in here, Schweiner. first half story for the Phillies is the unbelievable pitching from the starters carries them to the division lead despite lack of any production from the outfield and terrible bullpen. The World Series window is definitely closing.
I happen to agree with that. You know, the Phillies pitching staff since May 1st, 4th, and 5th in ERA.
That's
You realize that?
yeah.
We got one of the best pitching staffs in all of baseball, but we get to the bullpen, forget it.
That's why you got to make a big deal at the deadline. All right, let's move along. Tim in Summers Point chiming in, and guess what? He's going to be negative. I hate to
By the way, no Mr. Negadelphia today.
He's going to try. He's going to kind of take his place on this.
You know what he's doing? He's whitewater rafting.
So Tim's going to kind of take his spot a little bit here. He says, I hate to be Mr. Negadelphia, but this window closed and snapped shut last year. We've watched this team go completely cold. Come playoff time 3 years in a row, it's done. It's cooked.
Wow. 609-403-0973 if you want to be in the running to win a Kyle Schwarber Phillies pinstripe jersey, courtesy of Pro Image Sports and Johnny DiMaria. I love Johnny DiMaria. We grew up from childhood, and he's got a great thing going on there at Pro Image Sports up on the boardwalk in Ocean City. 609-403-0973 if you want to have an opportunity to win the Kyle Schwarber Phillies pinstripe jersey.
All right, we got Jeff in Ocean City. We love Jeff. He says, biggest story is the Phillies are in first place despite Harper missing significant time.
That's a good one. That's a good one, Jeff. But Jeff, you know, he goes to every single sporting event, right?
Yeah.
I mean, does he not go to every single sporting event?
He's everywhere all at once.
By the way, I neglected to say that, you know who we're going to be talking to at 11 o'clock?
Scott Eyre.
Former Phillies relief pitcher, 2008 World Series champion Scott Eyre.
Oh, that's going to be a fun conversation.
Scott Eyre. Listen, he played with Jimmy Rollins. He's going into the Wall of Fame.
Yeah. That era is you're gonna see a lot of those guys start going in, right? That's it's gonna happen probably over the next couple of years. Love to see Jay roll.
I was so excited, I forgot to tell you who's going to be on the show today. So
we got
Scott,
the Schwarber. It's a busy show.
It's a busy show. Scott Eyre at 11 o'clock, and then we'll have Lieutenant Eric Wolf from the Avalon Beach Patrol. He's going to help me through the Beach Patrol report.
Oh, it's going to be a fun 11 o'clock hour. But guess what?
Yeah,
we got a couple more texts,
and
I want to read this one.
Keep them going.
Max from Blitz's texted
Max.
in.
We love Max. Yeah, by the way, I walk into Blitz's today. Max has got a big Band-Aid on his eye. He looks like he dropped the gloves with somebody.
Oh, is he getting in a tussle a little bit?
No, he was on.
Blitz's?
Did you see that guy Tronowski, or the guy that fought the guy on the golf course?
Yeah.
Did you see that? I tried to get Biz on too. He never got me. He never called me back.
We got to get Biz back on here.
I mean, you don't want to see that on a golf course, but that was pretty funny.
That was
all
funny.
right, read the text.
Biggest story of the Phillies' first half: Jose Alvarado juicing and the disgrace that is the bullpen. Window is closing 100%. Wheeler has 2 years left. Bryce Trey not getting younger. Losing Schwarber. Suarez need to go all in.
Wow.
Love that text, Max. I love that text.
609-403-0973. Nick.
Keep them coming. We got one more. We got Joe from Summers Point. He says, in my opinion, Otto Kemp is the biggest storyline of the first half of the Phillies season. Being he came out of nowhere, was totally unexpected. Pretty much the only other storyline of the Phillies' first half is the fact that the entire lineup offensively is underperforming, that Kemp is the only bright spot. One might pick Aaron Nola in his dismal season, but I chose to pick the bright spot.
I don't know if Aaron Nola, it's a pretty big story. I mean, did you see him falling flat on his face and being hurt?
No.
I mean, remember, he was 1-7 before he went down.
Now, the Kemp thing's interesting.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's the top storyline.
Yeah, but what's he batting, 265?
He's been all right. I would play him over Max Kepler every. Do you know Max Kepler was getting booed last night?
Yeah, I didn't get to see the game.
Yeah, he got booed. He got booed.
Kerr Memorials down there in Avalon.
Yeah. Do you think they should DFA Kepler? I think they should. At the deadline.
Yeah, you know what? There was a thing going around on social media that he was traded. Did you see that?
No, was it fake?
Yeah, it was a fake. You see a lot of that. But
I know.
But they're trying to stimulate the Phillies to move on.
If you see something out of left field that's crazy, Schweiner, send it to me. I will let you know if it's AI or not.
I should have taken a screenshot.
I have to help a lot of my boomers out, distinguishing the AI from the fake, especially on Facebook's brutal. On Facebook, you get all this fake crap.
Instagram is too. I think.
But I think Facebook's
out
the
of
worst.
all of them, I think
Facebook's the
X
worst.
is probably a little bit more because when it comes to sports, you still don't know what to believe.
Yeah, it's true. I think Facebook's the worst out of all of them because there's just so much BS. Your initials.
That's what I told you today, right? Did you like that, Nick?
That was a good one.
609-403-0973. That's our text board. The question is, what is the biggest storyline of the first half, and do you believe the World Series window is closing for this team? 609-403-0973. We're giving away a Phillies Kyle Schwarber pinstriped jersey.
Schwarber.
Courtesy of Pro Image Sports up on the boardwalk in Ocean City. 609-403-0973. You're going to run this contest through today and tomorrow.
Yeah, so make sure
we'll
you
pick a
tune
winner
in today.
tomorrow.
Yep, we'll pick the winner tomorrow. You and Danny have that covered. Best text, best explanation. We want detail. We want a good reason as to why you chose that specific storyline.
So one last thing about the All-Star game before we leave. Kyle Schwarber, do you know he's the only, I think I heard this, he's the only player ever to hit 3 runs and not touch a bag.
Oh,
they didn't make him circle the bases.
No, it was the first time they got to use that in the All-Star game, using the home run derby.
I didn't even know that was.
Yeah, they changed that. I think a couple years ago. But can we use those rules for the regular home run derby? I hated watching that. I hated it.
What do you mean? Can we use like the? What do you mean? What
the
rules?
home run derby, timing everybody.
It's getting too crazy.
Because the split screen was brutal because they're showing the home run go, and then they cut back to the batter, so you don't know if it went out or not. So
right.
I'm like, the visual was bad. I hate that format. Go back to the outs. Let us enjoy the aura of seeing the ball fly out of the ballpark.
All right, so most of my experience with the All-Star game, albeit I didn't tune in until 6th inning because I was working, it's positive. The only thing negative is, Nick, and this is in Mr. Negadelvi's not here, so I'll have to take over.
Okay.
I think players, if you get picked, should be made to play. Unless you have barring any serious any injury, you got to represent. I mean, people want to see the stars.
Yeah, no,
is that the only negative thing I can come up with?
I think they should go back to having it decide home field advantage in the World Series. I think
agreed.
I think that added juice to it, and it was unique to baseball. I thought that was a cool way to go about the All-Star game because it literally gave something to baseball that was unique. It was something that you could play for. Like, all right, if we can get to a World Series,
I agree 100%, Nick.
I think it added something to it.
But if
added effort.
Phillies had 2 guys make it with
Schwarber and Wheeler.
None of them really play. I mean, until the end.
Schwarber did.
Well, at the end,
but Wheeler didn't. Wheeler opted out.
Phillies are in first place in the National
but
League East. You don't see anybody.
You can't have that whole thing was ridiculous. Next year, there's going to be 8 All-Stars for the Phillies because it's in Philadelphia.
I know. And by the way, the logo came out. Yeah. Do you like that logo? I think it's great.
My goodness.
It's the Liberty Bell behind the Phillies.
I'm a sucker for the Liberty Bell. I love the Liberty Bell.
You like when they hit a home run, it rings and everything? Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
Love the bell.
All right. 609-403-0973 is the text board. The text board question is, Nick?
All right. Our text board question of the day is, what was the biggest storyline of the first half of the season, and do you think the Phillies World Series window is closing?
609-403-0973 is the text board. Send us make sure you incorporate your name, where you're from, and your jersey size. Yep. 609-403-0973 for a Kyle Schwarber pinstriped Phillies jersey. All right, the first hour of the locker room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. From the shore to Center City and every place in between, Surety Title is there for you with over 20 office locations in New Jersey and PA. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900 or give Chris Mooney a call in the Ocean City office at 609-399-1227. Now, I want to tell you about La Scala's Beach House. Boy, do we love Lascaux. We got to get a locker room day where we take everybody. We all go over to the beach bar.
Yeah.
That's the place to be, man.
I love
Brigantine's
Lascaux.
hot. Lascaux opened, 2 summers ago to
Rave reviews.
It's your home away from home for a large selection of Italian American and seafood favorites, just like your grandmom used to make. Plus, you'll love their famous pizza and their daily specials. Eat in or take out at Lascaux are located at 1400 Ocean Avenue in Brigantine. That's LascalesBeachHouse.com. Let's eat now. If you go to the Ocean Casino, you can enjoy Lascaux there. When we return, we'll continue with more here in the locker with Billy Schweim and Nick Earnshaw, 97.3 ESPN.
Train presents The Unstoppables. Those captains of comfort, those gargantuans of the guarantee, those satisfaction savants who persevere perilously beyond probability as the raconteurs of reliability. Here's to Train's heralded heroes of heating and air conditioning, those comfort kings with a tireless tenacity for total turnaround. The Train Comfort Specialists. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Hi, this is Joe Lenigan, owner of Lenigan Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call us today for your free train system quote at 609-399-1200 or online at ocnjplumber.com. And please don't forget to ask for the military and senior discount.
Hi, this is former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver David Klemick. Are you looking for the ultimate spot to go catch the big game? Bulldog Sports Bar and Grill in Galloway Township is your home for great food, cold drinks, and non-stop sports action. Whether it's an NFL, MLB, NBA, or NHL game, they've got all the action on their big screen TVs, plus one in every booth. Sink your teeth into their famous wings, juicy burgers, thin crust pizza, and signature stromboli. Thirsty? They've got ice cold beers on tap and handcrafted cocktails that keep you refreshed. So bring your crew, grab a seat, and feel the energy at Bulldog Sports Bar and Grill in Galloway Township. It's where sports fans go to win. Tell them Dave Klemick sent you.
Tax season at Tom's River Volkswagen means we're paying the sales tax. Yeah, we've got over 1,000 vehicles on sale and we're paying the sales tax. Tell that nasty old tax man to go straight to Tom's River Volkswagen or Tom'sRiverVW.com because we're paying the sales tax.
Hi, this is Billy Schwein from the Locker Room. Pro Image Sports is proud to announce the opening of their brand new Ocean City Boardwalk store, located between 8th and 9th Street. They carry a huge selection of men's, women's, and kids' jerseys, clothing, headwear, and novelties for brands like Nike, New Era, Mitchell & Ness, and 47 brand. If you're looking for Phillies, Eagles, Flyers, or Sixers gear, or your favorite national team, Pro Image Sports has it all. For more information, stop by today or follow them online at fantreasures.com or on Instagram at ProImageOC. Tell them the Locker Room sent you.
This is the story of the one. As a lineman, he does whatever it takes to keep the power on in his community. And he wants a partner like Granger who does the same. Granger offers the professional-grade products he needs, from voltage detectors to harnesses to hard hats, plus fast, dependable delivery, so he can rise to every challenge. Call 1-800-GRANGER, click Granger.com, or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
Boxing Insider Promotions presented our action-packed fight night inside the Tropicana Atlantic City showroom with 3 New Jersey boxers and 2 Philadelphia fighters in action on Friday, July 25th. Plus, the WBC Silver Junior Flyweight title match features Bronx-born Andy Dominguez fighting Nicaraguan veteran Byron Rojas. South Jersey undefeated heavyweight Bruce Seldon Jr. and Philadelphia super lightweight Diane Butt headline the local fighters in action. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. And the Sport Bash with Mike Gill will be broadcasting live Tropicana Atlantic City for the boxing event of the summer on Friday, July 25th.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live from the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schweim, Nicky Earnshaw. Rainy day, rainy Saturday, the 19th of July. But not in here because we're giving away a Kyle Schwarber Phillies pinstripe jersey, courtesy of Pro Image Sports up there on the boardwalk in Ocean City, 609-403-0973. What's the question, Nick?
Our question of the day is, what was the biggest storyline of the first half, and do you think the Phillies World Series window is closing?
609-403-0973. We're gonna take entries today and tomorrow. We'll give away the jersey tomorrow. You have to include your name, your shirt, your jersey size. 609-403-0973.
All right, we got Jake from EHC, Egg Harbor City. I think the storyline in the first half is the constant negative talk about a first-place team. Not only the media, but everywhere.
Yeah.
If you were new to the area, you would think we were in last place. I tell everyone if a team wins 100 games, which is historic, you still lose 62. I think it's too early to say with the World Series yet. Wait until the trade deadline.
All right, I like that. What's his name?
Jake.
I like Jay. I like what he had to say there. I really do, because if you listen to Tommy Green on the program every Sunday throughout the baseball season, don't get too low. And he's right. If you were an alien, you came down and you heard people complaining about the Phillies, they're in first place.
Here's why people are negative on the Phillies around here. It's because we've seen over the past couple of seasons, right? They've gone backwards in the postseason every single year since 22. Right. World Series, NLCS, NLDS. Then their problems have been amplified in the playoffs, whether it's the bullpen struggles or the bats going cold and not having
They're not consistent offensively.
Yep, consistent offensive bat in the middle of that lineup, right? Like they all go cold and there's not one person that has been consistent. So I think because of the problems that have been amplified and not addressed properly, that's why, and they're still happening, I think that's why people get very, very upset and are critical of the Phillies around here.
When you have guys like Bryson Stott batting .232.
Batted ninth last night, thank goodness.
Max Kepler, .207. Now, Bryce Harper, I was very impressed with him last night.
Hey.
Two shots.
Are we using the B word?
Back. back. Gone.
Miss him,
I would have to say he's back.
It's one game, though.
So what? It's just right after
I can't go back. I can't use the B word.
wait,
I don't want to say the B. I should have dumped myself. I don't want to use the B word. He's not. One game. Listen.
Do you realize last night was his 29th career multiple home run game?
It's great.
29.
I'm not using the B word yet. It's one game. One game. If you give me a week, I'll say he's back.
First home run at Citizens Bank since May 4th.
And they lost. They lost the ball
It's
game.
not his fault. The pitching staff did him down.
Luzardo wasn't great.
92 pitches for Luzardo.
He wasn't that great last night.
609-403-0973. We're giving away a Kyle Schwarber. What? All right, Kyle Schwarber, Phillies pinstripe jersey, courtesy of Pro Image Sports.
Oh my God, this guy's definitely not winning the jersey. I can tell you that. Evan from Little Egg Harbor, as a Mets fan.
Oh, jeez.
If you compare stats per player from the Mets to the Phillies, the Mets are an all-around better team. Don't be surprised if you see the Mets in the World Series this year. It's their year, and it's going to happen. Let's go Mets, baby. Down with the Phillies, up with the Mets. I shouldn't even
we should give Jeff Dowling his number.
Yeah,
and they can commiserate.
Yeah, they
together.
can go together. Yeah, go get a Mets jersey from Pro Image or something.
609-403-0973 is the number. The question is, what is the biggest storyline for the Phillies so far in the first half? And is the window closing on the Phillies to win a World Series?
Don't they just aggravate you? They just crawl. They get under my. New York fans, they're the worst.
609-403-0973. We're giving away a Kyle Schwarber Phillies pinstripe jersey, courtesy of Pro Image Sports.
Not a Mets jersey. Not a Mets jersey.
No, a Phillies jersey.
A Phillies jersey.
Luzardo, he's not out of the woods yet.
He had a couple of good starts, though,
but
after the two abysmal starts that he had.
So, but the thing is, the Phillies' offense is, to me, obviously, they need people at the bottom of the lineup that can just hit like 260.
And I'll tell you what, I mean, the bullpen was fine last night. I mean, Banks gave up the 2 earned runs, but, I mean, other than that, they were fine. They were solid. They gave the Phillies a chance to win.
Right.
You know? So, I mean, last night was a positive. A positive.
609-403-0973 is the text board question, or text board number. What's the question, Nick?
Our question of the day is, what was the biggest storyline of the first half of the season, and do you believe the Phillies World Series window is closing? We got a couple more texts. Pat from Ocean City. Nice show, guys. Listening from my kids' swim meet in Vineland. Appreciate that, Pat.
Cool.
What do you think of Joel Embiid being more upset than the players-only meeting was leaked instead of him being late to a lot of team events? He made $500 million, and he whines, makes excuses, and folded like the French army in Game 7s versus the Celtics and Knicks. They didn't get to a Game 7 against the Knicks. It was Game 6 because I was there by myself.
I get the impression he's on my side with that one. And we'll get into the Sixers on the other side.
Yeah, we will.
Hey, you know what I want to tell you about, Nick?
What?
Good Vibe Rides.
Oh.
I'm riding around in a golf cart.
I know. You're spinning around Ocean City in that thing.
The new Rage is sweeping the Jersey Shore. Cruise around town in style. No gas, no stress, just pure fun. Catch the good vibes at Good Vibe Rides golf carts. Go to goodviberides.com. Pick out the cart of your choice. They'll deliver right to your house. That's Good Vibe Rides, 732-440-1111. It's so much fun. AG loves it. She says, so we get into the alleyway. She says, Dad, can I drive the rest of the way home? Just like, know, to a football field.
Yeah.
I go, yeah. She loves it, man.
That's awesome.
All right. The Phillies, I know, and I heard you and Mike talking about it.
Okay.
But they have so many
What
holes.
specifically?
This team has so many holes. But for me
Three.
specifically.
They have three. Three on the offensive side and then the bullpen.
Kepler is god-awful.
DFA. He needs to be DFA.
Just let him go, right?
I don't care. I don't care.
Bryson Stott. Is he ever going to be productive again? Because he doesn't look like
has been. Is
he hurt? Is there something wrong with him?
Well, then it came out at the end of last year that he was hurt.
That was the end of last year. If something's wrong with him now, they need to disclose it.
Sit him down. But I don't think it is. You know what's funny?
Well, what's wrong with him?
I couldn't tell you. So Stott, have you watched? You watch his at bats? Aren't you just befuddled as to what his approach is at the plate? Because I certainly am. I can't be the only one in this area that is befuddled at what the approach is from Bryson Stott at the dish.
Did I hear Frank Close? Did Mike had Frank Close on, or somebody was talking about he has big play capability still, but he doesn't. He hasn't been coming through in clutch situations. Not like he did in the last couple of years.
I don't know. They can't. I mean, they put him in the nice spot last night because that's where he belongs.
By the way, you guys, who was talking about Otto Kempe and the biggest story? He's batting 247.
Yeah, we had a text coming. That's what I mean. He's been fine.
But maybe he needs to play every day too.
That's true. I would play him over Kepler. I don't even care.
Eddie, you got to try You got to try it.
I don't.
See,
care.
The thing is, Rob Thompson is a I would say a player's manager, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, but I feel like this is coming
baseball's
from upstairs.
a law, but you know how
these decisions come from upstairs.
All right, but that might be true. But you know, Tommy Green says, you just got to give every day. You come up to the ballpark, you got to give people an opportunity, but you can't say, all right, I'm going to give you 10 games to improve yourself. That's not a lot? That's not a lot. Is that enough?
10 to 15, I think, is fair.
Yes,
fair.
Really?
Between 10 and 15. That's fair to give you an opportunity to get some at bats. That's fair. Like
so
10 to 15 games in a row.
Guys that starts every single game, like say Castellanos, you're going to get like 500 bats in a season, right?
I think 15 games is fair.
Do you know how many bats Kyle Schwarber?
That's a sample size.
Do you know how many bats Castellanos has right now at bats?
A lot. He plays like every day except for when he was benched.
365. Schwarber's got 355.
I don't
Bohm's
disagree.
got 353.
Well, you're tired of the platoons, is what you're saying.
I
agree.
If you're gonna judge somebody, you gotta let them play.
Okay, but 15 games in a row. 15 games in a row. I think is fair.
So what?
To give a guy an opportunity.
15 times 4. What are you gonna get? Like 60 something. How many at bats?
I don't know. Can we do math?
Do your. I'm a history major.
That's why I talk. This is why we talk.
609-403.
That's 60 at bats.
What did I say?
Look at you.
Huh?
Off the dome. I couldn't do it.
And I stink at math.
I didn't do very well in math.
But here's what I do know.
Math, physics.
Here's what I do know. 207 is not a good number.
Do you want to read off Bryson Stott's splits?
Yeah.
All right. Against lefties, he's batting 219 with a 296 on base percentage.
219
with a 296. He's under 300 on base.
Oh my God.
Against righties, 236, a 303 on base percentage. I mean, that's just not good enough. He's great in the field. He is a great defensive second baseman.
We need offense, though.
But he can't hit, man. I don't know what's happened. I thought he'd be a guy, and we talked about this yesterday. I think also that Stott gets more of a leash because he was a first-round pick. He was a top prospect.
That's true.
So there's that expectation. He's still 27, so there's like that expectation. Maybe he'll turn it around at some point. And we've seen him hit consistently before. Remember he batted 280 that one year.
I'm getting an impression. I'm getting a feeling that Dave Dombrowski is going to do something big. He's got to. He's got to, because a part of our question today at 609-403-0973 is the window closing on this team to win a World Series. I know there's some people that say anybody who thinks that way is nuts. But guess what? I'm thinking that way. And I know you are.
No, I agree. They have to do something big. Are you willing to give up those top prospects?
You mean not Painter?
Like Painter and Miller. Painter and Miller specifically.
If I can get true value, like obviously nothing's 100%, but like something you can't miss on, I have to seriously consider, moving him on, because he's not really pitching well in the minor in AAA. His ERA is north of 4.
I don't mind that aspect of it. That he's not pitching well. I think he'll still be a good pitcher.
What about Mick Abel?
Mick's your number one piece to trade.
Right.
In my estimation.
Aiden Miller. We had him on the show last year.
I know.
We had Aiden
Miller hasn't been hitting that great.
We had Aiden Miller on.
Nothing could be finer. Nothing could be finer.
609-403-0973 is the text board. The question is, what is the biggest storyline for the Phillies so far this year? And is the window closing for this team to win the World Series? 609-403-0973. We're giving away, courtesy of Pro Image Sports, a Kyle Schwarber pinstripe jersey. Got to include your name and your jersey size. He was the MVP of the All-Star game. So I thought, what a better way to celebrate that, Nick, than giving away a Kyle Schwarber jersey.
I mean, who wouldn't want a leadoff Schwarber jersey, you know?
AG and I were riding our bike on a boardwalk. I said, we got to, because Pro Image has that blue facade on their building. Like, it looks beautiful. It says Pro Image Sports. They got a big sign. You walk in there, you feel like a kid in a candy store.
Oh, I love walking
I love it.
I go to the one a lot that's near me and Runnymede.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, I love walking in there.
609-403-0973 is the text board. The question is, what is the biggest storyline for the Phillies so far this year? And is the window of opportunity closing for them to win a World Series? 609-403-0973.
Yeah, text in. We're getting a ton in, Billy. I'll read a couple off before we head to break. He says, it's Tom Jameson. He's texting in. I believe the window is still open for the Phils to win the World Championship. The biggest story, though, has been that Harper's injury has slowed him down considerably, and he will be the key of getting hot to fuel their playoff run. Great show, guys.
Is it enough, Nick, for just Harper to get hot?
No.
Considering keeping in mind that everybody stays the same, Turner.
Well, let me actually retract
that. Is it enough? Will that be enough?
I will say yes.
Wow.
And here's why. He is the leader of the team.
Well, he went 3 for 4 last night, hit 2 dingers. It wasn't
Schwarber
enough.
did. Schwarber started hitting. It's one game, you know?
That's right.
If he starts hitting consistently, the other guys tend to follow suit. If he could get high at the right time, maybe the other guys will tend to follow suit. But then when he goes cold, everyone else starts to go cold. So, it's a win-lose.
609-403-0973. You got more text messages?
Yeah, Reese from Brigantine chiming in. Biggest storyline of first half is how inconsistent hitting and the rancid bullpen has led to multiple losing streaks and atrocious comeback losses, yet they sit in first in the NL East. Window for the World Series is closing, but it's still wide open for now.
609-403-0973 is the text board. The question is, what is the biggest storyline for the Phillies so far this year?
Yep.
That's half the question. The other half is, is the window closing for the Phillies to win a World Series?
We got Jerry Napseek chiming in. Worst thing was Jose Alvarado getting disqualified. I am hoping and praying for them to get help and make it to the playoffs and win it all, but right now it does not look good.
I just got a feeling Dave Dombrowski's
Dave Dom.
He's going to do it. Speaking of Dom, how about I ran into the Big Dom on the
How about that?
Playland last
Big
week.
Dom getting a selfie with the Schweiner.
He put his fist up and he got his big ring. The Eagles just got their rings.
They
the other
got
day.
their rings last night. Last night they had the big event. Guess what? I don't know if you saw the ring, Billy. They got the 2 Super Bowl trophies, 2 Lombardis
in the ring?
On the ring behind the Eagles logo. And guess what? The logo has 2 buttons on. Eagles wings come out of the ring. You hit the button.
Is it going to fly away?
It flies away.
All right. On the other side, Nick, we're gonna get into our Sixers talk. Because I know you're chomping at the bit.
You only have 3. You saved it for the last segment, so you only have 3 minutes. So you'll get your point across. I can't get mine.
After we talk to Scott Eyre, we'll get
more.
A lot more Sixers. All right. The first hour of the locker room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. From the shore to Center City and every place in between, Surety Title is there for you with with over 20 office locations in New Jersey and PA. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900 or give Chris Mooney a call in the Ocean City office, 609-399-1227. Just about everybody in our area has heard about the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine that is run by ex-Philadelphia tight end Ken Dunnick. Were you aware of their private business network they call the Legacy Club? Every month, they hold private events at upscale locations in Philadelphia and South Jersey that attract over 200 top business people. If you have an interest in attending one of these events and see it's a fit for your business, send an email to ken@jerseymanmagazine.com or give them a call at 856-912-4007 for more information. When we return, we'll wrap up hour number 1. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim and Nicky Earnshaw right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Coming up on the next edition of the Sports Bash with Mike Gill.
Hey, it's Mike Gill. Coming up on Monday's show, we'll look back at the first series of the second half of the season for the Phils. Plus, we are one day away from the Eagles reporting to training camp. Jeff Mosher has football at 4. Mike McGarry from the Press of Atlantic City. All that and more. It's all coming up Monday on the Sports Bash.
The Sports Bash, weekdays from 2 to 6 p.m. on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Servicing Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson & Sons for electrical. They're number one.
The Point is your destination for a tropical oasis at the Jersey Shore. Now with 3 locations on the bay in Summers Point, at 43rd off the boardwalk in Sea Isle City, and our newest location right in the heart of Wildwood on Ocean Ave. The Point has the best food and drink specials with their famous Tiki Bar, plus The Point features live music at all 3 locations 7 days a week and is always family friendly. For more information, check out The Point on Facebook and visit them at dothepoint.com.
Do you want to get in shape and feel great and look better on the beach? At Local Gym and Fitness, located at 908 Asbury Avenue, you can accomplish your goal. 4 local guys with a passion and experience in fitness wanted to open a gym that delivers a quality, hospitable, clean, and friendly environment. Don't be intimidated. Be a local. Local Gym has the best equipment around with 4 fully loaded Olympic and CrossFit platforms, Jacob's ladders, Stairmasters, bikes, and ergs. Local Gym and Fitness provides quality trainers to lend their expertise with all your training needs. They're open 7 days a week. Memberships are affordable, so be a local at Local Gym and Fitness. Call them today at 609-545-8732 or go online at localgymandfitness.com. I'll see you there.
Every year, hundreds of children suffer from unintentional injuries or death due to unsecured guns. Camden County and Moms Demand Action South Jersey are asking for your help to reduce gun violence by spreading the Be Smart message.
Store guns unloaded, locked, and separate from ammunition. And talk to other parents about secure gun storage.
It's up to us to prevent these tragedies and save lives. Visit CamdenCounty.com/BeSmart to learn how we can stop gun accidents and deaths together.
Hello, this is Anthony, Division Manager with Last Bite Mosquito and Tick Control. Don't let mosquitoes ruin your summer. Last Bite's expert treatments keep mosquitoes and ticks out of your yard so you can enjoy the outdoors worry-free. Visit lastbitemosquito.com to learn more.
Flounder season is gearing up, and the one stop for everything you need is the bait and tackle shop at Utch's Marina in historic Cape May. Come to Utch's for a huge selection of flounder spinning and conventional rods and combos for the boat or the surf, with top name brands available like Penn, Tsunami, Ocean Max, Shimano, and more. Only at Utch's Marina, your home away from home at the foot of the bridge in Cape May. Check out the half-off sale going on right now. Live bait, frozen bait, rods and reels, lures too. Visit Utch's today. Bait and tackle shop, open daily.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live in the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schweim, Nicky Earnshaw. Boy, do I love my Teos, Nick.
Oh, I know you love that Teos.
Nick, I had it on the beach last night. You just flick the button to 4-wheel drive, off-road, custom. Rode it on the beach.
How about that? You could take it on the beach. You can go down the expressway and pass me every single day.
All the safety features you can want. You back up if there's a car behind you, even a person. Like, beep!
Ever since you got
Shut you down, eh?
I see Teos's all over the place now. Everywhere.
That's because it's a great car. The Tiguan is good, but I don't, obviously I like the Atlas. I just can't afford it.
All right. I do. Before we get into the Sixers, we'll probably save the Sixers for the 11 o'clock hour after the Scott Eyre interview. But I do want to play this for you and the audience, Billy, from Jason Stark regarding what Dave Dombrowski could be up to at the trade deadline. Take a listen.
He has this sense about his team that with the right move or moves, they can win the World Series, that everybody else is beatable, their team too, but they have that team that nobody wants to play because of their pitching, right? And I ran into a guy in Atlanta who has talked to Dave, and he said he thinks Dave is geared up to do something huge.
Wow. Huge.
I hope so.
Huge.
I hope so, Nick. You know why?
That's a big
Because I want to shave my head.
Gotta all get haircuts.
You, me, and PJ, Mr. Negadelphia, we have to shave our
What
heads.
about Leedsy and Danny?
Did they? Oh, Leedsy said he would shave his beard.
All right.
Danny, is Danny in on that? Danny's in on that too?
I think everybody. The whole locker room should be on.
All right.
If you're on the picture, on the cups.
Yeah, that's right. If you're on the cups.
You should have to shave, or at least get a haircut really short.
By the way, about the cups, if you go down to Blitz's Market, buy your 12 ounces of liquid sunshine, if you mention the locker room, you get $1 off. Plus, you get a free locker room 97.3 ESPN cup.
Doesn't get better than that. Can't beat it.
Nothing could be finer than drinking out of a cup from the Schweiner. Hey, on the other side, Nick, you know what we got? At 609-403-0973, more of your text messages try to win that Kyle Schwarber jersey. Also, Scott Eyre, 2008 World Series champion relief pitcher from the Phillies, will join us. I can't wait to talk to Scott. Haven't talked to him in a while. And then at the bottom of the second hour, Lieutenant Eric Wolf from the Avalon Beach Patrol will be with me for the Beach Patrol Report, brought to you by McCann Realtors and the OCBP Lifeguard Alumni Association. You're listening to The Locker with Billy Schwein right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Hey, this is Josh Hennig inviting you to join me this Saturday for Hanging with Hennig, 12 to 3 p.m. on 97.3 ESPN. We have plenty of questions about the Phillies heading into the second half of the season. And are the Eagles being underestimated heading into the 2025 NFL season? This Saturday's guests include AP senior NFL insider Rob Motti and South Jersey undefeated heavyweight boxer Bruce Selden Jr. Hanging with Hennig on 97.3 ESPN is sponsored by yesterday's Creekside Tavern, South Jersey's best sports bar in Marmora. Boxing Insider Promotions presents summer boxing action at Tropicana Atlantic City on July 25th. Clemic Performance Method in Egg Harbor Township, and Dr. Squatch Natural Soap. That's Hanging with Hennig this Saturday, 12 to 3 p.m. on 97.3 ESPN FM, the 97.3 ESPN mobile app, powered by First Bank of Seattle City, and streaming live on YouTube and X in the Dr. Squatch Virtual Studio.
With GMF financing to qualified buyers excludes Traverse and Corvette excludes prior sales.
Bennett Chevrolet is celebrating July with the largest savings you'll find anywhere. That's right, nobody beats a Bennett Chevy deal. At Bennett Chevy, you'll save up to 20% on new Chevys because Bennett's selling new vehicles at GM supplier employee prices. Plus, you keep all the rebates, saving you as much as 20% off the sticker. And Bennett's got available 0% financing, saving you even more. Nobody beats a Bennett deal, and I mean nobody. When it comes to pre-owned, nobody comes close to Bennett, giving you a minimum $10,000 for your trade. Yes, any trade you bring, you'll get a minimum $10,000 towards any pre-owned in stock, whether yours runs or not. Plus, at Bennett Chevy, you get more than the best deal. You'll be served by Bennett's non-commissioned sales team, paid on your satisfaction, not how much you spend. So there's never any need to negotiate, never any haggles or hassles. Together, let's drive. Bennett Chevy, Egg Harbor Township, and BennettChevy.com.
Get ready for a night of non-stop laughter. Colin Jost, star of NBC's Saturday Night Live, is coming to Ovation Hall at Ocean Casino Resort in Atlantic City on Saturday, August 2nd. Experience an evening filled with hilarious comedy from the Weekend Update co-anchor. Don't miss your chance to see Colin Jost live at Ocean Casino Resort. Tickets are on sale now at theoceanac.com. Must be 21 or older to wager or consume alcohol. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Boxing Insider Promotions presented our action-packed fight night inside the Tropicana Atlantic City showroom with 3 New Jersey boxers and 2 Philadelphia fighters in action on Friday, July 25th. Plus, the WBC Silver Junior Flyweight title match features Bronx-born Andy Dominguez fighting Nicaraguan veteran Byron Rojas. South Jersey undefeated heavyweight Bruce Seldon Jr. and Philadelphia super lightweight Diane Butt headline the local fighters in action. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. And the Sport Bash with Mike Gill will be broadcasting live Tropicana Atlantic City for the boxing event of the summer on Friday, July 25th.
Home of the Philadelphia Eagles.
They've got him! It's a sack!
Sixers.
Oh, baby!
And Flyers.
He scored!
97.3 ESPN, WENJ, WENJ HD, Millville, Atlantic City. A Town Square media station serving all of South Jersey.
To the locker room.
Vince Papali, welcome to the locker room.
I can smell it already, Billy. What's happening, buddy?
Von Hayes, welcome to the locker room with Billy Schwein.
Yeah, hey, Billy, how you doing out there?
Rich Gannon, welcome to the locker room, Rich.
Thanks, guys. It's great to be with you.
Great Bob McElwee, NFL referee.
Hey, Bill, how you doing?
Craig Berube. Craig, welcome to the locker room.
All right, thanks, Billy.
We have the real Pat Croce in the locker room.
Put me off the bench, Coach.
And now here's your host, Billy Schwein.
All right, we're back broadcasting live at the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schwein and Nicky Earnshaw, of course, 609-403-0973 is the text board, and we're giving away a Kyle Schwarber Phillies pinstripe jersey, Nick.
Oh, you got to text in 609-403-0973 for your chance to win that beautiful Schwarberian jersey.
Yeah, we're celebrating the fact that he was the MVP of the All-Star game. Make sure you include your name and your jersey size, because whoever we pick to win this great prize will have to go down to Pro Image Sports on the boardwalk in Ocean City to claim their prize.
Oh, it's awesome. And you get to walk the boards, too, to go get your gift.
And they'll probably get something else, because that store has officially licensed hats, jerseys, clothing, accessories, women's, kids. They got it all down there.
I'm not allowed to browse in there because
you'll be spending your own paycheck.
Yeah, that's happened before.
609-403-0973 is the text board. What's the question, Nick?
All right, our question of the day is, what was the biggest storyline from the first half of the Phillies season? Do you think the World Series window is closing?
All right, my first guest today, maybe we should call him up and bring him back to be in the bullpen and help us out, because we need help in the Phillies bullpen. Let's go to the Toms River Volkswagen Sports Hotline and welcome into the locker room. He won a World Series with that 2018 team relief pitcher, Scott Eyre. Good morning, Scott.
Morning, guys. How's everybody?
Oh, well, we're on a roller coaster, man. Like, the Phillies are so frustrating. Like, they're in first place because we're giving. Listen to this, Scott. We're giving away a Phillies pinstripe Kyle Schwarber Phillies jersey, and we're the question is, you heard the question is what's the biggest storyline in the first half of the season for the Phillies, and will the Philly is a window of opportunity closing on this team now? As a former athlete and a former Philly, I know you guys, like Tommy Green says every week, what we do on the mound, don't get too high when things are going great. Don't get too low when things are going bad. Keep that even keel. That baseball is a long season, and like you could have like just horrible, like Kepler's horrible in the first half, but maybe you can wake up in the second half. What say you?
You can absolutely wake up in the second half. You can absolutely wake up in the last 2 months. Insert Seattle Mariners, what was that, 97?
Yeah.
And they were down by like 11 games to the Angels or something like that. 97, 98, somewhere way back then.
Right.
God, it sounds weird to say way back then, but
you're dating yourself.
You can absolutely go on fire as the team you're chasing could go in the toilet.
But Scott, you know how Philadelphia fans are. I mean, Max Kepler's hitting 207.
Yeah, but you never know. Maybe he hits 320 in the second half. You have to stay positive. And I will say that as hard as Philly fans are on you, and as tough as they take every single loss, as soon as somebody starts to get back on track, they're right behind you, and that has that push. Once again, enter Trey Turner a couple years ago.
Yeah.
The city has a big effect on players, more so than anywhere ever else I played, I believe. Because when I got there, I was greeted with open arms, and I did pitch very well in the beginning. And and I came from Chicago where I had mightily struggled. You get there and you do well, and then you support everywhere, every single place you go. Sitting in the Deptford Mall eating lunch, people come up to you and say, they come up to you and say, "Welcome to Philly, man. Great job last night," or something. It's just so positive. When you're going good, yes, I get that, but also when you're going bad as a player, you got, like Tommy said, you can't get up or down, and players, as a player, you can't get up and down either. You just got to find that even keel and just flow with it when it comes.
But Scott, as a player, as a former player, when you're like, say if you put yourself in Max Kepler's shoes, I mean, he's hit, like I said, 207. People are down on him. He's not doing well. I mean, that that could, like you say, you're in the Deptford mold. Won't people come up and give him a hard time as well?
Yeah, they will. But let's face it. 207 nowadays is like hitting 260 back 15 years ago. So, I mean, the expectation is to hit higher and hit for better average. But, man, with all the analytics, like, if he were hitting homers, 207 would be a godsend, But I know he's not hitting homers. But, I mean, again, I think
he's
Rob
got 10.
Okay, well, God, if he hits 10 more, he's got 20. And if you hit 220 with 20 homers, you're making a lot of money nowadays. And I know that's not what people want. That's not what, your Tony Gwynns and your Rod Carews and any of the, your Todd Heltons that hit 350 every year. That's not what they were aiming for. But you just got to hopefully he does everything else well and when he gets the opportunity. We're
talking with former Phillies pitcher. He was on that 2008 World Series team. Scott Eyre is with us. And Scott, Jimmy Rollins is going to be inducted into put on the Phillies Wall of Fame, and you played with him. What kind of leader? Talk to us about Jimmy Rollins and you played on that team, and that team was so much fun. We loved you guys, but what was it like being his teammate?
It was fun. I'll tell the story though. So my first day, you get to the clubhouse, you're there early because you got to get your uniform and try to meet everybody. And I saw Jimmy sitting over in his locker, and he walked over and introduced himself like I didn't know who he was. I didn't know that's the thing to do. And you quickly realize that I believe it was the first day, and I'd been in other clubhouses where music was playing, and it was playing until game time. I forget what time it was or how long before the game actually started. It was about to start, maybe 25, 30 minutes. But I heard Jimmy from across the room tell Worth, because he was right next to his locker, he said, "Hey, it's time, cut the music." And he cut the music off.
Right.
And it was time. The TVs went off. The music went off. And I saw a whole different focus. And I'm like, "Whoa, this is kind of cool. I've never been around this." Not to that extent, like where he says, "Hey, cut the music." And no one says, "Hey, turn that back on. I love that song." No. Jimmy said, "Shut it off. It's time." And he shut it off, and it was time. And the whole aura of the clubhouse changed a little bit to more, even Myers stopped telling jokes.
It was like more business-like. It was like real business-like.
Yes, exactly. Very professional-like. And you just, he's the one that made he was the leader vocally as well in the paper. What was it in the year before I got there in 2007 when he says, "We will catch the Mets," or whatever, what did he say?
That was great.
Things like that. But he was the one that when he said something, people listened. Even though he let off, he was still introduced last, because he was the big name, the boisterous, I guess.
Right.
A leader by, Chase, I would say, was a leader by quiet leadership. He didn't say a whole lot.
Leader by example.
Leader by example. And Jimmy was a little different. He was a little more flashy, but that's who Jimmy was, and he's never going to change and never did change.
What about Scott? What about the big piece? Was he like? I mean, what was he like to be around?
I don't think he ever said anything in the clubhouse either. He was hardly. Those three were hardly ever in their lockers. By the way, they were always. Chase was always down hitting. Ryan may have been lifting her in the training room or talking, just laying around in the training room, not getting work on. He was fine. But those three you hardly ever saw them in the locker room, not just sitting at their locker doing nothing. Once they got to the field, but that was everybody there. That was Pat Burrell. That was Dobbs. That was everybody. There wasn't a whole lot of guys just sitting around the locker room after they got to the field. It was get there, do your job, go eat some lunch, go to batting practice, do whatever, get ready for the game, and then game time. Now, after the game, it was a different story. It was loud and boisterous if we won. And just there was, I don't know, he was just a leader in that. like I said, the first day I got there, I knew he was a leader.
Right.
Just by the way he carried himself, the way he spoke. He did like to laugh and have fun, and that was me too. So I kind of enjoyed that. But then when the game came on, he got serious, And he did make fun of me my first game I came into the game, by the way. I will say this. They never asked you,
I love it.
What song. Have I told you this one before, Billy?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
What song you want to come into when you come out of that bullpen? And they played a song up in the Ayer. I'd never heard the song. And I get to the mound, and he's got his glove over his mouth. And he goes, "Did you pick this song?" And I went, "Huh?" I wasn't really listening to it because I was nervous. I'm at a new place. We're fighting for a playoff spot. I just came from Chicago where I struggled. I was nervous. And I kind of looked at him. I go, "I've never even heard this song before." And he started laughing and walked back to shortstop. So, that was my welcome day to Philly that first day. And right then and there, you just knew, like you said, you just knew he was the leaderish type, and I'm glad he's getting inducted. I wish I could go. I didn't get invited, by the way. But
maybe we'll get you an invite. Maybe somebody will hear this.
No, I gotta stay home. My oldest son Caleb, who used to run around those clubhouses, is due with a baby July 30th.
Oh, you're gonna be a granddad! Wow. Congratulations!
I'm gonna be a grandpa.
Oh my God!
Congrats!
You're too young for that, Scott Eyre.
You said, as you said, I'm too young for that. Yeah, but you know what? I'm super excited. It's a baby girl.
Wow.
Named Penelope.
Penelope, that's such a cool name.
Yeah, a beautiful name. And his wife is, as she put it, she's ready to get her out of her.
Scott, thanks for joining us today. And by the way, I'll make you feel a little older. I was 8 when you guys won the World Series, so I'm going to rub it in a little bit.
That's okay. I tell most of the kids, a lot of the kids I coach in high school ball. I coach high school ball at Landrum High School here. The high school's in South Carolina. I live in North. Most of the kids weren't even born when I was playing. I didn't realize it the other day, but 09 was my last year, and that's 15 years ago, 16 now?
Yeah.
16? So the whole C team, the middle school team we have, none of them were even born. So when they asked me if I played, I'm like, yeah, you're going to have to Google that.
Ask ChatGPT.
YouTube.
Yeah, Google's even moving out now. Scott, I do have a question about this current team. You used to pitch out of the bullpen at Citizens Bank Park. You have ups and downs throughout the season, like we've talked about. You don't want to get too high, you don't want to get too low. One guy specifically I want to talk about is Jordan Romano. He struggled at times this year. You've seen some bright spots here and there, but for him, is pitching in lower leverage situations, do you think that would be something to help him get back to where he wants to be, to pitch in those late inning games?
Well, I don't know him, but for me, that's what Charlie did to me when I got to Philly. The first couple games I pitched in, we were down by a couple runs or up by a couple runs. It wasn't closer situations until I had a couple games under my belt, and then I remember pitching against the Mets a couple weeks after we got home from a road trip, and he put me in a situation where we were up by a run facing stinking Carlos Delgado, who was just a great hitter, and JC Romero sitting right next to me, who was on fire, and he put me in the game 2 days in a row to face Delgado, or 2 out of the 3 days to face Carlos. And after I had gotten comfortable and acclimated a little bit, so yeah, sometimes I do think that pitching out of a situation, but also on the other hand, some people are built different. I don't think Lidge was as good if he was a 6th, 7th inning guy as a 9th inning guy, if that makes sense. Not saying he was bad or even pitching, but I don't know if people not people, I shouldn't know how to phrase this. Some people pitch, they need that adrenaline rush. They need that extra pressure. Some people can relax a little more. Like myself, I was that way. Once I got relaxed and comfortable, then whenever Charlie put me in the game, it was fine because I had already experienced, hey, this game means nothing, but I still got to pitch. I got to pitch well so that I can pitch in different situations. So yeah, maybe lower them in the out of the pen earlier than later for a couple games to get a little. Sometimes it's also getting that just confidence.
Yeah, well, I got to tell you, Scott, the Phillies bullpen is definitely a problem for the Phillies. Alvarado being suspended obviously set us back a little bit. He's not going to be eligible to pitch in the postseason if the Phillies make it. So the Phillies definitely need bullpen help. Maybe they should call you, Scott. I wish we had more time, but we're kind of up against it. Congratulations on being a grandfather. We really enjoy having you on the show. and we'll
Anytime,
do it again, Scott.
It's always fun to fill in for the great Tommy Green.
Well, we bring you out of the bullpen.
yeah, that's what I would have done for Tommy.
All right. Scott, as always, thank you so much, brother, and we'll talk to you soon.
My pleasure, guys. Go Phils. Let's go.
Go Phils. There he is, Scott Eyre on the Tom's River Volkswagen Sports Hotline. I love Scott Eyre.
He's the best.
You know what? I call him. He picks up. So we talk.
Yeah.
Like it's like we haven't missed the beat. I haven't talked to him in like almost it was like 7
Been a
months.
while, yeah.
Yeah, and I reached out to him because he was in a bullpen situation, Nick.
Yeah, perfect guy to have on, right? Especially in Philadelphia.
609-403-0973. We're giving away a Kyle Schwarber Phillies pinstripe jersey. Kyle Schwarber, 609-403-0973 is the text board. The question is, Nick.
All right, our question of the day is, what was the biggest storyline of the Phillies' first half, and do you think the World Series window is closing?
Make sure you include your name and your jersey size. For when we pick out the winner tomorrow's show, you have to go down to Pro Image Sports and pick up your jersey. All right, the first hour of the locker room is powered by, I forgot to change my my thing here. For over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark. With a friendly staff, it's no wonder why Circle Liquors was named Best of Philly, Best of Atlantic City with the most competitive prices around. The Circle Liquor Store is now a proud sponsor of the second hour of the locker room with Billy Schwein. Throwing a party, preparing for the big game? Let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out the website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. They deliver. Now, I want to tell you about McCann Appraisers. For all your real estate appraisal needs, call John A. McCann and Associates, 609-263-7422, whether for commercial or residential properties, for estate, tax, financial planning, divorce financing, and more. The professionals at John A. McCann and Associates are licensed and ready to assist you. Give them a call anytime, 609-263-7422. When we return, we'll talk a little Sixers basketball. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein and Nick Earnshaw right here, 97.3 ESPN.
Coming up on the next edition of the Sports Bash with Mike Gill.
Hey, it's Mike Gill. Coming up on Monday's show, we'll look back at the first series of the second half of the season for the Phils. Plus, we are 1 day away from the Eagles reporting to training camp. Jeff Mosher has football at 4. Mike McGarry from the Press of Atlantic City. All that and more. It's all coming up Monday on the Sports Bash.
The Sports Bash, weekdays from 2 to 6 p.m. on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
Ocean City's real estate market is red hot, and you need an agent that has the knowledge and expertise to help. Contact Ocean City's top agent, Mark Grimes. Mark has been selling real estate for 30 years in South Jersey. He can answer all your real estate questions and find you the perfect property. He's available anytime on his cell at 609-425-2042. When Philadelphia star athletes are looking for a house at the beach, they contact Mark Grimes, specializing in buying and selling vacation homes, single-family homes, condominiums, and duplexes, residential and commercial, as well as new construction projects or investment opportunities. Mark Grimes, he's your agent at the beach. Give him a call right now, 609-425-2042, or check out his website at grimes.com.
Hi there, this is the Negadelphian from The Locker Room, and I might be negative about our Philly sports teams, but one thing I'm positive about is Elisa's shoes. Are you looking for the perfect pair of shoes? Then step into Elisa's shoe store on Asbury Avenue, Ocean City, New Jersey, where style meets comfort. From trendy sandals or everyday sneakers or an elegant heels for a night out, they've got it all. Their friendly team is there to help you find the perfect fit, no matter what the occasion. That's Elisa's Shoes at Asbury Avenue, Ocean City, New Jersey. Go to elisashoes.com or call 609-391-8859. Tell them the boys from The Locker Room sent you.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson and Sons for electrical, they're number one.
Hi, this is ex-Philadelphia Eagles tight end Ken Dunnick, and I'm the current publisher of Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine, and I'm asking you to become a Camden County police officer and help make our city a better place to live. The Camden County Police Department is now hiring for sworn officers who are going to make a difference in our community. The first year's salary for the position is $51,000. So join the effort today to be part of something bigger than yourself. Visit CamdenCountyPD.org to apply online. That's CamdenCountyPD.org. Thank you.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds. With that kind of money, you could go big time and skip the regular line at the airport and pay for speedy security. Imagine not having to quickly unpack and pack at the place you already came packed to. And wearing your shoes the whole time you're there? You can't put a price on that kind of luxury. Well, actually you can, and you paid for it. Switch to Progressive and you could save big time for speedy security. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states. Potential savings will vary.
Looking for the ultimate sports bar experience? Welcome to Ventnor Social, Down Beach's newest upscale sports bar. Watch every play on 27 big screen TVs with a state-of-the-art sound system that puts you right in the action. Grab a cold drink, savor American eats and fresh seafood, and don't miss their unbeatable lunch, happy hour, and dinner specials. Enjoy live music on the open-air deck, an arcade for the family downstairs, and video games that will level up your night. Ventnor Social on Ventnor Avenue. Visit their Facebook page for up-to-date info and specials.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
Back broadcasting live, the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schweim, Nick Earnshaw, 609-403-0973 is the text board. We got a great contest. To send a text message to 609-403-0973, answer our question, which Nick's going to read in a second. You'll be eligible to win a Kyle Schwarber Phillies pinstripe jersey, courtesy of Pro Image Sports up there on the boardwalk in Ocean City between 8th and 9th Street, Nick.
Yeah, and our question of the day is, what was the biggest storyline of the first half of the season, and do you think the Phillies World Series window is closing?
Make sure you include your name and your jersey size so when you go down to pick it up, they'll be ready for you. 609-403-0973. All right, Nick.
All right.
Philadelphia 76ers.
Yeah.
Great article by, I'm not even trying to say
Go to Akatoye.
Akatoye. I said it right.
Yeah, there you go.
First of all, Mike Gill hit the nail right on that. Whoever reads that article, you're going to have two reactions. One, your reaction, and one's my reaction. My reaction is get off the lawn. I think the older crowd is going to be less inclined to give him the benefit of the doubt. Would you agree with that, Nick?
I agree, yeah.
You guys, the younger generation, is more of a softer, kinder, gentler. Look, I think here's my take, and I didn't read the whole thing. I read half of it. I got tired of reading that nonsense. It's a great article. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just tired of Joel Embiid's got to be nursed and coddled, and he's got got so many problems between him and the organization, and I'm not defending the organization because I think they did him wrong. That being said, he's always hurt. He's been accused of not having a winning persona, like he can't win the big one. He's always hurt. Now this comes out where he's got problems with the Sixers, the way they handle things. I think it's time to move on from him.
No.
Daryl Moore even said he's worth getting fired over. Not right? He's gonna get fired.
Okay, but they haven't even played the season yet. We're not even there.
When I asked you before the show started, how many games is he going to play? And I said 14. You started laughing. You went, maybe. Like 14 games? Really?
That's not at all what I said. That's not at all what I said.
When I said, how many games do you think he's going to play?
I don't know how many he's going to play.
And then I said 14, and you started laughing.
Yeah, because you're putting the number so astronomically low.
You even said, when I asked you this last week, you said 50 games.
I think 50 games would be the
best. That's not going to, and that's best case, and that's a best case scenario.
Best case scenario is 50 to 60. If you can get 50 to 60 games, that's great.
All right, so my take is I think my take is I think he's done with the Sixers. I think the Sixers have messed him up. If that's possible, I think he did it to himself a little bit. But your take is what?
My take is now we have a clear understanding as to why Joel Embiid is who he is.
Okay.
You got everything out of that article as to why and how he operates, okay? This guy's been injured a lot. And you can't tell me that he is soft because the guy.
So you're more tolerant of this.
Yes,
I'm not. I'm done with
he
all the money
to play every single game. And the Sixers have done it wrong. How about his first injury when they had an intern running his injury? His rehab was overseen by a Sixers intern. Are you serious? The woman who was following and helping him out through his rehab process also had to quit because she couldn't let Embiid and watch Embiid go out there and play through all these injuries.
Right.
He's been playing hurt every time he tries to go out there. It's his body does not respond well. I'm sorry. He has had unlucky injuries. He's been hurt.
He's had Marcus Hayes go after him. He went after Marcus Hayes in the locker room.
And you have to realize he didn't get into basketball until he was 18 years, late teens, okay? So he's coming over to a new country. There's all of this stuff going on. It's all brand new to him. So from his perspective, he's had a pretty big success coming over here, becoming an MVP.
No, he's a great talent, but he's never healthy. If you look at it, like when you give somebody a resume, this is what I've done.
I'm not disagreeing with that.
And I'm not disagreeing with you that the Sixers screwed him up. But it is what it is. And I hate saying that too, but where we are right now with Joel Embiid, I just don't think we'll ever win a championship with him.
This one quote from the article was insane. From Nico Batum. Remember when he was here for that one season, right? He said, I was sitting next to him in the locker. I saw his knee before every game, after every game. I saw his knee. I have no idea how he could even walk. And he was playing through that and dropped 50 against the Knicks. You're going to question that guy's heart? Are you kidding me?
How about me? But I'm just not tolerant like you are of him. He's just, to me, and I think to a lot of your older Philadelphia Philly fans, you're going to have thinking the way I do. You and Mike Gill are going to think completely opposite because you guys are you are more forgiving, I guess, in a way. I'm not. I'm just.
But why? Why? What? What from that article?
Because the Sixers have not delivered us a championship after this process, and he's unfortunately, whether it's right or wrong, he's the one that's getting all the blame.
Listen. There are things to be critical about Joel Embiid but I will not question the guy and the man's heart. He tries to play through everything.
He played through Bell's palsy. He played through.
Yes. So when people call him soft. Now,
I didn't say soft. I don't want to use that word.
But people have called him soft.
Definitely. But I don't think
media members call him soft.
I think he's played through injury. There's no question about it. I'm not going to call him soft. I'm just tired of all this nonsense. My feelings, the Sixers are. I'm just tired of it. I just want to win. I just want to win, Nick.
They had literally an intern running his rehab. What is that?
I just said to you, I agree that the Sixers have not handled him right.
No. And he has deep trust issues from people, right? There was a lot of takeaways from this. I took away as now I understand Embiid more.
So, okay.
And it was a deep dive because Embiid doesn't let people or reporters in like that a lot. So you don't know really what's going on. So now you kind of.
By the way, the reporter, Mike asked him in the interview. I thought it was an excellent interview.
It was.
Mike said, well, how long ago did you, and I thought this was pretty poignant. How long ago did you talk to him? And he said maybe 3 weeks ago?
Yeah.
In April?
Yeah.
He said in April and then a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Things can change, right?
Yeah, things can change. But, the overarching theme was clear.
He doesn't have a good from what I read, he doesn't have a good relationship with Nick Nurse. Does it? It's tumultuous.
Yeah, I didn't take tumultuous.
You didn't get. What did you take? How did you take it?
I didn't. I think he doesn't trust anybody.
Well,
that's anybody. I think that's just how he is and how he operates. He is deeply mistrusting of
Who's
others,
the guy
which you can criticize, which is fine. But I see where he's coming from with the way they've handled certain things with him.
It's like a soap opera with this guy.
Soap opera with the Sixers just in general.
It's unbelievable.
But,
so the bottom line, in a nutshell, you're tolerant. I'm not tolerant.
Okay,
I'm less
that's
tolerant.
Fair. Yeah,
I'm not at all tolerant.
I very much respect Embiid for that article because what I came away with is that the guy wants to play, he wants to be out there, and he will go above and beyond. He will play through anything to try and play, even when it's at a detriment to himself, to try and help this team win. It just sucks that he is just injury prone, has had unlucky things happen to him. It's as simple as that.
609-403-0973 is the text board number. The question is, what is the biggest storyline for the Phillies this year? And is the window closing? 609-403-0973 for an opportunity to win a Phillies Kyle Schwarber pinstripe jersey, courtesy of Pro Image Sports, Nick.
Keep those texts coming in. Keep them coming in.
All right, on the other side, it's the Beach Patrol Report brought to you by McCann Realtors of Seattle City and the OCBP Lifeguard Alumni Association. For over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark. With a friendly staff, it's no wonder why Circle Liquors was named Best of Philly, Best of Atlantic City, with the most competitive prices around. The Circle Liquor Store is now a proud sponsor of the second hour of the Locker Room with Billy Schweim. Throwing a party, preparing for the big game? Let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out the website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. I want to tell you about La Scala's Beach House. It opened 2 summers ago to rave reviews. It's your home away from home for a large selection of Italian-American and seafood favorites, just like your grandmom used to make. Plus, you'll love their famous pizza and their daily specials. Eat in or take out at La Scala's. They're located at 1400 Ocean Avenue in Brigantine. That's LaScalasBeachHouse.com. Let's eat. When we return, it's time for the Beach Patrol Report. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim and Nick Earnshaw right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Train presents The Unstoppables. Those captains of comfort, those gargantuans of the guarantee, those satisfaction savants who persevere perilously beyond probability as the raconteurs of reliability. Here's to Train's heralded heroes of heating and air conditioning, those comfort kings with a tireless tenacity for total turnaround. The Train Comfort Specialists. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Hi, this is Joe Lenigan, owner of Lenigan Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call us today for your free train system quote at 609-399-1200 or online at ocnjplumber.com. And please don't forget to ask for the military and senior discount.
Calling again, again and again. Calling again, again and again.
The Point is your destination for a tropical oasis at the Jersey Shore. Now with 3 locations on the bay in Summers Point, at 43rd off the boardwalk in Sea Isle City, and our newest location right in the heart of Wildwood on Ocean Ave. The Point has the best food and drink specials with their famous Tiki Bar, plus The Point features live music at all 3 locations 7 days a week and is always family friendly. For more information, check out The Point on Facebook and visit them at dothepoint.com.
Do you want to get in shape and feel great and look better on the beach? At Local Gym and Fitness, located at 908 Asbury Avenue, you can accomplish your goal. 4 local guys with a passion and experience in fitness wanted to open a gym that delivers a quality, hospitable, clean, and friendly environment. Don't be intimidated. Be a local. Local Gym has the best equipment around with 4 fully loaded Olympic and CrossFit platforms, Jacob's ladders, Stairmasters, bikes, and ergs. Local Gym and Fitness provides quality trainers to lend their expertise with all your training needs. They're open 7 days a week. Memberships are affordable, so be a local at Local Gym and Fitness. Call them today at 609-545-8732 or go online at localgymandfitness.com. I'll see you there.
A single cloud can weigh 550 tons. A sports car fits inside a hippo's mouth. NJM Insurance puts policyholders first. Seems unbelievable, but it's all true. No jingles or mascots, just great insurance. Insurance underwritten by NJM Insurance Company and its subsidiaries.
Purchase new carpet from the Home Depot and get it installed for free right now. Shop the stylish choices and simple prices of carpeting from Home Decorators Collection or Life-Proof with Pet-Proof Technology carpet and see for yourself why nobody beats our prices. Enjoy new carpet with free installation right now at the Home Depot. Offer valid July 17th through August 3rd, 2025. Exclusions apply. For licenses, see homedepot.com/license numbers.
Boxing Insider Promotions presented our action-packed fight night inside the Tropicana Atlantic City showroom with 3 New Jersey boxers and 2 Philadelphia fighters in action on Friday, July 25th. Plus, the WBC Silver Junior Flyweight title match features Bronx-born Andy Dominguez fighting Nicaraguan veteran Byron Rojas. South Jersey undefeated heavyweight Bruce Seldon Jr. and Philadelphia super lightweight Diane Butt headline the local fighters in action. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. And the Sport Bash with Mike Gilley broadcasting live Tropicana Atlantic City for the boxing event of the summer on Friday, July 25th.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim. on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live at the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northville. Billy Schweim, Nick Earnshaw. We're talking a little Sixers basketball. Got a little carried away, but how can you not? I mean, there's so much to talk about. But now it's time for the Beach Patrol Report, brought to you by McCann Realtors of Sea Isle City, 4111 Landis Avenue. For all rental and sales, call 609-263-7422 or go online at McCannRealtors.com, where you can also keep up with all the South Jersey lifeguard news and racing schedules, and by the Ocean City Beach Patrol Lifeguard Alumni Association, this summer honoring lifeguards with 25 years or more of service, reminding you to be safe and swim next to a guard. Let's go to the Toms River Volkswagen Sports Hotline and welcome into the locker room Lieutenant of the Avalon Beach Patrol, Eric Wolf. Good morning, Eric Wolf.
Billy, good morning from Avalon. Good to be with you again, as always.
Did the rain stop yet? We can't see out the window.
The rain, it was raining hard here earlier this morning, but the sun is out now, and we certainly expect people to come on down to the beach, so it's clearing up.
Well, I'll tell you what, you guys put on a great show last night at the Kerr Memorials, and it was a great finish, and we're going to get into it right away without any further ado. But Avalon took the Kerr Memorials Upper Township, and we're going to talk about them. They came in second, and of course, Wildwood Crest third overall. It was a great night last night, Eric.
Yeah, it was. It was a very good night. Our race director, Lieutenant Ian Kaiser, did a fantastic job running everything off, and our athletes went out there and performed, so it was a very good night for the Avalon Beach Patrol.
All right, so the first was the doubles, which you guys started out. That's the longer row. How many minutes was that race last night, would you say?
The winning crew are our guys from Avalon, Gary James Nagel and Dave Julian, clocked a time of 14 minutes and 28 seconds. Very closely followed by the Avalon crew, our second boat, Jack and George Glom, the brothers, clocked to 14:31. So it was South Jersey regulation distance last night in a very exciting race.
All right, we're gonna play some sound from Gary and Dave. Gary Nagel and Dave Julian. This is a close race here. We're at the Kerr Memorials. You guys came in north. Another Avalon boat came. It looks like it's a photo finish. We'll see who won. But it has to make you feel pretty good, Gary.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely feel good. It feels good that they're another Avalon boat as well. More points for the team. But yeah, that's something we do all year. Every challenge that we have, it's us and them.
Yeah,
that's a close race every time. But thank God, saved us a little more work.
Yeah. Hey, Dave, where were you at the flag?
I think we might have been second at the flag behind the Gloms, but we turned it, and Gary's like, "Let's put it on." Like, this is it. We knew it was going to be a race to the finish line. We had the west wind earlier. It kind of died off, but we knew it was going to be a race to the finish, so we're prepared for that. This is what we train with every day.
Hey, Gary, it is a calm sea, but there are swells rolling in.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we got some swells coming back in. There's not too much out there. Really, that's a flat ocean row right there. The one thing we don't usually battle with was that start. We lost an oar.
Yeah, I saw that.
That might have been the first time me and Dave ever actually did that in an actual race. We usually have a great start, and we're holding the lead from the start, but it's good. Some adversity. I told him right away, just a little bit of adversity. We just got to pull a little bit harder. It's exactly the situation we needed before jerseys this year.
Yeah, man. I'll have to set the stage for next week at the Dutch Hoffmans. We'll see you there, Dave.
Yes, sir. We're excited.
All right, so Eric, I mean, that was a great race, and you could hear those guys came in all the way up north. I had to run I was all the way down south because I thought the winners, it was close between the Glom brothers. But then when I realized who won, I had to run all the way down to the north end of the race.
Yes, and the Kerr Memorial is unique in the aspect that we do allow multiple entries for every single beach patrol in all the events, so you have a very spread out race up and down the beach. But for a minute, it really looked like Jack and George Glom were going to win that race. They were out in front, but Gary and Dave caught that wave and were able to push it across the finish line. But it was very exciting there all the way up until the end of the race.
All right, now here's where it gets really exciting. We got a new crew you got to watch out for. Upper Township, Ryan Manning and Chase Brown, they came in third. I thought they rode a great race, and you got to watch out for those guys. Let's hear what they had to say. Ryan Manning and Chase Brown of Upper Township, and you guys, looks like you came in a close third, maybe second. We'll see. But Ryan, man, congratulations, dude.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Yeah, it was a really good race. It was, really flat conditions, so we didn't really know how to stack up. But yeah, it was super close finish at the end. The two Avalon boats and then us. So it was really exciting. You can't really ask for better racing. You know what I mean?
When you're that close, Brownie, does that make you pull harder?
Absolutely, it does. Especially coming down, you hear the waves crashing behind you, and you're just like, I'm right there. And then you see the boats to the left. It's crazy adrenaline, and you're just going as hard as you can.
I love it. Hey, Mr. Manning, the two Mannings, man. You guys are coming onto the scene. Your brother wins the Bash and Callahan swim last week. Now it looks like you got a second or a third. You keep it up, man. I'm telling you, Upper Township might have a dynasty on their hands.
I know, maybe. I mean, I'm super excited to, see my brother have success, especially in those first couple weeks. On the patrol, he was a rookie, and I feel like I get more excited to see his success than my own. So,
hey, man, congratulations, you guys.
Thank you, appreciate it.
So Eric, you know what it's like to approach the shore when you're in a close race like that.
Absolutely, and last night was very, very exciting. And Billy, you're 100% right. Upper Township is definitely
watch out.
They've established themselves as real contenders here as we come down the stretch to the Dutch Hoffman, the Margate Memorials, and then certainly to the South Jersey on August 8th. And the great thing about these races coming up is you get down to the essentials of what we do, the doubles, the swim, and the singles, and it appears that certainly Upper Township's a contender in all three. Speaking of contenders, Logan Manning, he won the swim last night. Let's go ahead and play a little snippet from him. Logan Manning, it looks like he got a decisive W, but it was close out of the surf.
Yeah, it sure was. A lot of good competition here. And try to play as fair as possible.
Upper Township with Logan and Ryan Manning. You guys are up and coming stars at Upper Township, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, I guess it just runs through the family.
Hey, so calm conditions. I mean, you got a good start. Talk us through the race.
No, I know there's a lot of good people here. We still got. I like to follow them because they know the course a lot. So try to follow them. Swim as fast as possible at the end. Trying to pass them, and that's just what I did.
So you and Grisbaum were neck and neck the whole way. All right, congratulations, man. So, hey, Eric, he was spent, and you saw Dolan Grisbaum coming out of the water. He dove to the rope. He was so gassed.
Yeah, that was we had flat conditions last night, so it was certainly a test of aerobic capacity. And Dolan's a great champion. He's a South Jersey champ, and I'm really looking forward to next week when at Dutch Hoffman it'll be the first time that all 15 beach patrols get together, so you'll get your initial read on what's going to happen here in the next 3 weeks. But congratulations to Upper Township swimmer Logan Manning on just a fantastic race. That was a hard-fought win and well-deserved. He swam a great race. All right, now you also have you have a female swimmer that's not too bad, Becca Kubler. Let's go ahead and play that. She won the women's race. We're at the Kerr Memorials and we're with Becca Kubler. And Becca, man, congratulations on a great win.
Thank you. It was very fun.
You had a big. Everybody was cheering for you when you're coming up to the rope.
Yeah, that's my favorite part is hearing everyone cheer when I come in.
That gives you a little extra incentive.
Yes, I hate to run, so when I hear them cheering, it makes me go a little faster.
Talk us a little bit through the race because it's calm seas out there.
Yes, it was very calm today. It's been kind of rough the past week when we were practicing, so it was really nice to go out this morning and have a calm ocean.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So you could hear when I was trying to interview Logan Manning, we got drowned out. The crowd was so much behind Becca, it wasn't even funny, man. Yes, there's no doubt about it. Becca Kubler she's a special talent out there. She's an outstanding swimmer. And she's been dominant so far this summer, and then for the last couple summers, she's very special talent. All right, then we got the singles, of course, Ryan Finnegan and even Gary Nagelman. Those guys are neck and neck. We thought that Ryan won it, so we went down to his boat. Let's play that. Singles rower for Avalon at the Kerr Memorials, Ryan Finnegan. Ryan, it was a photo finish. We don't know the results, but You look like you were 1-2 with Gary Nagel.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes. It feels like we're just doing another row-off like we do every week. So
It seems like last year. The same thing happened last year.
Exactly. He's just as good as any rower in South Jersey.
And you guys are like really good friends too, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you remember how you won in the jerseys last year? It was a photo finish.
Yeah, exactly. As long as you're a little bit ahead, though, it's a win. So.
Can you, when obviously you're coming in, you got your back to the crowd. You can hear the noise pick up.
Oh yeah, you can tell exactly where you are just by the sound. And once you start to hear it, you kick it in and burn yourself out there.
Were you first at the flag?
Yeah, I believe so. I was not looking around too much. I was looking at Eric the whole time. So he told me, keep your eyes on me the whole time.
So that leads me to another question. Can you see those flags? Like you have people on the beach steering with a gigantic flag. Can you see that?
Yeah, absolutely. So he lines up even with our turn flag,
right,
and then he tells me exactly where I need to go. 1 or 2 strokes makes a huge difference. So, yeah.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
We'll see you next week, maybe, right?
Absolutely, I'll be there.
All right, Eric, I want to get all these in before we're getting up against it. The next person, we got a chance to talk to your brother, Chief Matt Wolf, during the race. Here's what he had to say. All right, we're here with the chief of the Avalon Beach Patrol, Matt Wolf. And Matt, we're here at the Kerr Memorials, and you guys are doing a great job putting on a great show here tonight.
So far, we've got 2 events to go, but yeah, I mean, to be in the top, 3 place winners in all these races so far, good start. Won the doubles, won the singles, 1-2 in the doubles, 1-2 in the singles. I don't think anybody's ever done that here before. We like to say to our guys that, our city race, is as competitive, not more competitive than, a lot of out-of-town races, and I think that we're showing that tonight a little bit with our depth. Our swimmers went 2-3 on the men's side, and Becca won. Yeah. So, we're having a great night so far.
And Matt, Nagel and Julie, Finnegan and Nagel, and those guys are best of friends, but it seems like it's like every year those guys are neck and neck.
Yeah, so they know, it's kind of like you win the Kerr, you get to row in jerseys.
Right.
And so this is, it's a race and everybody wants to win, but it's as much a row-off as it is anything else.
And personally, I think that you guys should have more, I don't think Nagel should be rowing doubles. I mean, who am I? But I think, personally, I think it's better if you have, just one guy row one race and one guy row another.
I think there's something to it. Listen, guys have had success doing both over the years. Some incredible. Got Craig Whitehead, our own lieutenant, and then some of the Funk brothers, Chuck Gowdy. But those guys are few and far between.
That's right.
So to be able to spread it out, we've got Finnegan focusing on that singles and Gary and Dave focusing on the doubles. We like that combination.
All right, Matt. Listen, thanks for all your. You guys accommodate me. We appreciate it, and we'll see you next week at the Dutch Hoppers. We'll be broadcasting live.
You're the man, Bill. You always take care of us, man. We appreciate it.
All right, thanks, Matt. So, Eric, your brother's he's doing a great job down there. Listen, we have some sound from the AC Classic was last night, and Joe Costa and Bruce Donnie was down there covering that. He got a chance to interview Joe Costa. Do we have that one, Nick?
We're here with Joe Costa. He did the bag, a double row, and they are winners. Joe, say hi.
Hi, I'd like to congratulate the patrol on a victory that really it's something we practice all year long, but to stand on the shoulders of giants from those that came before. I'm learning from the guys that learned from the guys before them, the grandfathers, the great city, Atlantic City, lifeguarding where it starts.
Joe, quick question for you. So you were out there. Were you first going out to the flags?
We were, I believe, in third, out to the flags. But my partner, Tim Schwegman, and I, got out this morning. We have a bag of our own, so we try and duplicate this race. So this morning we were practicing bag pickups all morning long. We must have did about a dozen. So just getting that ingrained into the pickup makes a smooth transition on the turnaround. And when we turned around, we were first in line. Tim Schwegman's a great motivational rower.
And the rest is history, as we say.
The rest is history.
Well, great job out there. That's a beautiful day for that, and congratulations on the win.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
So that was Bruce Donnie. We want to thank him. Eric, next week it sets the stage for the Dutch Hoppers. We'll be broadcasting live from Wildwood. We can't wait for that. It's going to be a great race.
It absolutely will, and that was a great interview with my brother Billy, and I'm very proud of my older brother who's done such a fantastic job of taken over this beach patrol, both from an operations standpoint and from a competitive standpoint. He's done a great job, and certainly we look forward to the next several weeks. The Dutch Hoffman, that'll be the first time that all 15 South Jersey Beach Patrols get together. It's going to be very exciting to see what everyone at Atlantic County has. And the week after that, the World War II Margate Memorials, which is always an exciting race, the doubles, the swim, and the singles, which is the precursor to the South Jersey, the big event here in Avalon on August 8th. And we're looking forward to all three, and especially hosting the South Jersey on August 8th.
All right, Eric Wolf, as always, we appreciate you. Thank you so much, and we'll be seeing you at the races.
Billy, thank you for having me on. I very much appreciate it, and look forward to seeing you on Wildwood Beach next Friday.
All right, there he is, Lieutenant Eric Wolf of the Avalon Beach Patrol. That will conclude my Beach Patrol report, brought to you by McCann Realtors of Sea Isle City. For rental and sales, call 609-263-7422 or go online at McCannRealtors.com, where you can also keep up with all the South Jersey news and racing schedules. And by the Ocean City Beach Patrol Lifeguard Alumni Association, this summer honoring all lifeguards with 25 years or more of experience, reminding you to be safe and swim the Air Guard. For over 83 years, the Circle Liquor store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark. With a friendly staff, it's no wonder why Circle Liquors was named Best of Philly, Best of Atlantic City, with the most competitive prices around. The Circle Liquor store is now a proud sponsor of the second hour of the locker room. Throwing a party, preparing for the big game? Let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out the website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. Excuse me. Just about everybody in our area has heard about the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine that is run by ex-Philadelphia tight end Ken Dunnick. But were you aware of their private business network they call the Legacy Club? Every month, they'll have private events at upscale locations in Philadelphia and South Jersey that attract over 200 top business people. If you have an interest in attending one of these events and see it's a fit for your business, send an email to ken@jerseymanmagazine.com. When we return, we'll wrap it up. You're listening to The Locker with Billy Schwein and Nick Earnshaw right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Unsportsmanlike with Evan Cohen, Chris Canty, and Michelle Smallman.
Anyone in my mind that could come close to surpassing Patrick Mahomes in rankings currently, only one guy. If Jalen Hurts wins a second Super Bowl, gets back-to-back, and would have been in 3, he is the only person, to me, that could come close to surpassing Mahomes.
Wake up weekday mornings with Unsportsmanlike with Evan Cohen, Chris Canty, and Michelle Smallman on 97.3 ESPN.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson and Sons for electrical, they're number one.
Hi, this is former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver David Klemick. Are you looking for the ultimate spot to go catch the big game? Bulldog Sports Bar and Grill in Galloway Township is your home for great food, cold drinks, and non-stop sports action. Whether it's an NFL, MLB, NBA, or NHL game, they've got all the action on their big screen TVs, plus one in every booth. Sink your teeth into their famous wings, juicy burgers, thin crust pizza, and signature stromboli. Thirsty? They've got ice cold beers on tap and handcrafted cocktails that keep you refreshed. So bring your crew, grab a seat, and feel the energy at Bulldog Sports Bar and Grill in Galloway Township. It's where sports fans go to win. Tell them Dave Klemick sent you.
Hi, this is Billy Schwein from The Locker Room. Pro Image Sports is proud to announce the opening of their brand new Ocean City Boardwalk store, located between 8th and 9th Street. They carry a huge selection of men's, women's, and kids' jerseys, clothing, headwear, and novelties for brands like Nike, New Era, Mitchell & Ness, and 47 brand. If you're looking for Phillies, Eagles, Flyers, or Sixers gear, or your favorite national team, Pro Image Sports has it all. For more information, stop by today or follow them online at fantreasures.com or on Instagram at ProImageOC. Tell them The Locker Room sent you.
Every year, hundreds of children suffer from unintentional injuries or death due to unsecured guns. Camden County and Moms Demand Action South Jersey are asking for your help to reduce gun violence by spreading the Be Smart message.
Store guns unloaded, locked, and separate from ammunition.
and talk to other parents about secure gun storage.
It's up to us to prevent these tragedies and save lives. Visit CamdenCounty.com/BeSmart to learn how we can stop gun accidents and deaths together.
The construction reduction sales event continues at Matt Black Kia. Right now, get $3,000 over book value for your trade with the purchase of any new Kia. Stuck in a loan or lease? Matt Black Kia wants to get you released no matter what you owe. Plus, for a limited time, put $0 down and get 1.9% financing for 60 months on every clearly marked Kia in stock. Have a job clearing $450 a week? Then Matt Black Kia wants to get you approved today. And with our 4-day love it or leave it return policy, you simply can't make a mistake at MattBlackKia.com. Gotta be a Matt Black Kia. Call 215-703-8526 for details.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live at the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schweim, Nick Earnshaw. What do we get? We got some few text messages we want to get in. We're going to continue this contest tomorrow and pick the winner tomorrow, Nick.
Yeah, so it could have been the best text today. Maybe tomorrow someone sends in the best text. Who knows? All right, Dave Hewitt texts in. The biggest storyline is the fact that Phillies are in first place despite inconsistency from the bats.
That's a pretty good. I like that.
Yeah, that's a good one. So a storyline for the first half of the season is Rick from Cape May. He says lack of talent in the bullpen. Starters throw solid games and bullpen comes in and blows it. Rick from Cape May.
All right. Tomorrow we'll continue the contest. This is a big prize for Pro Image Sports right up on the boardwalk in Ocean City between 8th and 9th Street, Nick.
Yeah,
that's your favorite store.
Get to walk the boards, go in, and get a Kyle Schwarber jersey. It's going to be a nice time if you're the lucky winner.
Real quick, Josh is going to be coming up next with Hanging with Hennick. Josh, what are you going to be talking about today, Josh?
Come on, Billy. We got the countdown to
That's all
training camp coming up.
We're countdown right now.
Oh, can't
Well,
wait.
the Eagles football is never.
You see the rings?
Did you see the rings?
I did see the rings.
The eagle flying.
What else
the
you
wings
got?
flying.
Also, we got the undefeated heavyweight boxer from South Jersey Abscam High School grad Bruce Selden Jr. joining me at 125.
All right, stay tuned for the Hanging with Hennick show immediately following the Locker Room with Billy Schweim tomorrow on the program. Of course, we go on the mound with former Phillies pitcher Tommy Green, brought to you by Blitz's Market of Ocean City. Don't forget to get down there, get that 12 ounces of liquid sunshine, get a free 97.3 ESPN cup. Plus, TJ Septenfelder just signed with the Nashville Predators. Can't wait to talk to him tomorrow, 25th Street in Ocean City. Thanks for making the Locker Room part of your Saturday, because nothing could be finer talking sports with the Schweiner. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday, and I'll see you tomorrow right here on 97.3 ESPN.
The preceding